Welcome back this morning. Since joining Fox and Friends earlier this week, CEO of Tunnel to Towers, Frank Siller, my good friend, met with the widow of fallen Delaware State Trooper Corporal Matthew Ty Snook. This comes after Siller announced the foundation is looking to pay off the Snook family's home by New Year's Day. Obviously something they do so often. The family spoke out publicly for the first time Monday at a vigil for Corporal Snook that nearly 1,000 people attended. Watch.
Your care has mattered, and it has been felt deeply. He was loyal, and he was deeply loved.
It's been so comforting to see his face, not only all over social media, but everywhere. The flags and the blue lights.
Yeah, it's such a tragic story. Our good friend and guardian angel, Frank Siller, joins us now with an update. Frank, you know, we were just talking before we came back on air a little bit more about Corporal Snook, but just, you know, such a tragic, unnecessary, horrible thing to happen 2 days before Christmas. You don't put a silver lining around that cloud, but you can do something to take some stress away.
Yes, you know, so you saw the pictures that were just there. I went down to visit the family down in Delaware, and I was met with Lauren, his widow, his beautiful baby there. You see the picture of the baby holding a baby. Yeah, I'm pretty good. I have 3 granddaughters, so I'm pretty good with kids. And her mom and dad, the widow, you know, Lauren's mom and dad was there, and his mom and dad was there, and his brother Josh, you saw him just talking there at the vigil that they held where Lauren and him spoke out. It's so gut-wrenching because you're sitting at a dining room table and it's missing the person who, you know, that should be there. And there's always going to be that empty seat. And the family is coming together beautifully, but we want to make sure that family knows that we are going to make sure that we take care of that mortgage. It lifts a burden that is incredible. It's a burden that is real for all these widows. That's what, you know, I'm here again to follow up on. I ask your viewers, go to T2T.org, donate $11 a month. Let's get this mortgage paid off by the new year. Be the first one in 2026 that we pay off, and we want to get that done. We had a great reaction the other day, but we need more help.
Frank, I want to ask you about this, and you're probably not expecting this, but it's something I think viewers need to understand. You know, you go and do this a lot. You go and meet with families while the pain is still raw.
Yes.
Not many people could do that. I don't think I could. You were that family once, right after 9/11. You got a lot of talents. I got to feel like you think that's something that God put you on this earth to do.
Well, listen, you know, God put you on different paths at different times of your life.
Yeah.
And we're all called to do more in life, and we all do what we can do. I was thrust into this role. Not by choice, but by what happened to my brother. And I promised him that I will do everything possible to make sure that I honor him. And it's my brother Stephen, a firefighter who died on 9/11. And the foundation and my siblings, we've been doing that ever since. And we've had tens and hundreds of thousands of people that have joined us on this mission to take care of all these great families. So, yeah, I go, I visit them. I talk to them. Because after 9/11, people came and helped my family and helped my sister-in-law who was left behind with 5 kids. And it's uplifting to know that people care. America is praying for Ty and his family that is left behind. And I think it's important that we reach out and we do that. You see the vigils all there, you know, or so many people turn out for them. We have several Delaware, one other state trooper that died in 2017, and his widow was there. Last name is Ballard. Stephen Ballard died in 2017. And then Shannon Slepman, who lost her husband. He was a Gold Star. She's a Gold Star widow, but he was also a firefighter. And you know,
military and also firefighter.
A military and firefighter, and she's a widow, and she, you know, and they're all going to be together. And these are all part of Tunnel to Towers family. You know,
you're bringing them together, making a community.
We're bringing them together because they're all living the same life.
Wow.
They all lost their loved one, their soulmate, but they're not alone. They're not alone, and we have to show them they're not alone. And how do you do that? First, we're there with them, we pray with them, we hug them, which I was doing. But we also have to take care of, make sure they could stay in their home.
Yeah.
Make sure they can stay in their home.
Quickly before we leave, you were telling me about your lapel pin.
Well, so when I went to visit, there were so many state troopers there, Delaware state troopers, and they gave me this lapel pin, and I wore it today because you guys have a tremendous loss. I know how much you're hurting. America is praying for you as well because Ty is part of your family and you're part of his family, and I know they'll always be there for Lauren. For sure.
Corporal Ty Snook. We won't forget his name. You're going to take care of his family as you always do. And quickly, go to t2t.org, donate.
$11 a month, $11 a month. If we have a little over 1,000 more people sign up today,
yeah,
all right, and many of you have been signing up for a long time, and sometimes you just haven't gone to the computer and do it. Do it. Help this family. Let's start out the year in a spiritual way.
And that's t2t.org. Thanks, Frank. God bless you for all the work you do. More Fox and Friends next.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.